Hey everybody, it's Schedule 1 again. We're having a great day, picking up right where we left off, except it's the next morning now. And I'm watering my plants, and we're getting ready to get out of this apartment. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the apartment today, okay? But I wanted to show you what we're working on. So first we'll start in the phone. I've decided to just take Wedding Punch off the market. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to sell this when it's required, like this is a required input for this. So we're going to see about getting Nightmare Crack instead. My asking price is currently 100. I'm going to drop it down to 90 because I think that's probably more likely to get people interested in it. I got shelves of bananas. Yes, lots of bananas, lots of cuke, lots of Viagra still left over. Actually, I need to get more of that, but we got this. We got a bunch of bags and jars and stuff ready to go. Over there on that side, they got some more bags. Some OG Kush just still lingering around here. I've gone in and I've added the OG Kush that we have. I went in and I made it into the Girl Scout mint. So I didn't do it all of it, but I did most of it. I made it into the Girl Scout mint. And so he's going to be just able to go in and sell it to these guys. The reason for that is because I had that ibuprofen stuff. I had that painkiller stuff still sitting on the shelf. And it's like, I might as well use it. So I decided to make the Girl Scout mint because it was... so far, anyway, from what we've gathered, it's the best thing to add to the Kush. So now we have a lot of Nightmare Crack. Okay, I have some of the standard, and I got some premium, and I don't know how to really differentiate that and how to, how do I go about, like, who do I give the premium stuff to versus the standard stuff and everything. So I'd like to sell it for more money. We'll see how that goes. But these plants are almost grown already. That's crazy. Okay, I said I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time in here, and that is true. But if the plants are going to be grown that quickly, I probably should get, you know what? Tell you what, instead of this, we need to get our supplier to give us some more seeds. So I'm going to say I want, and I don't know exactly about the green crack, so I'm still going to do 2 of these for now just so I can play around with it. But we're going to focus on this because that's my current recipe. And I have all the supplies, all the inputs and stuff to put into it. So we're going to have more seeds delivered here. And in 5 hours, we'll have that. Kyle wants some of that Nightmare Crack. 2 of them. He'll pay $220. So we are definitely able to sell these for significantly over 100 a pop. That's great. And of course, we're going to sell them late at night because that's how it works. And pretty much... oh, hang on. We've been working together for a while now, and you've proven to be quite reliable. If you're needing to order larger quantities of supplies, you can now organize an in-person meeting with me. Just send me a text. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so we can definitely get like 2 for $250. Some of these guys are really, willing to pay a lot for this. So this is definitely a better deal. Okay, I said I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time in here. I don't. Since I don't have any seeds to replace these with anyway yet, we're just going to leave them the way they are. So... what I'd like to do is, let me put the scissors back though, so I don't need this in inventory. So what I'm gonna, I do have some Kush seeds. It's just OG Kush, so it's fine. Let me get some of this premium. I want samples. Yeah, right here. So let's get a little Nightmare Crack right here. All right, we'll just have some on us so we can give out some samples. I want to go get more clients, more customers. Right, that's the big thing. Definitely want to do that. So heading out, you can see already. Geraldine Poon walking around. We do have access to that, and I can give you good stuff now. I can actually use this stuff. I don't know if I should be using this for the samples though. Should I be using this for samples? I feel like that's not the good. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over to my dealer, and I'm gonna steal some of his stuff for my samples. Are you home? Hey Benji, I know you've just been sleeping and stuff probably, but I'd like to borrow I want to borrow a few of these and your Tropic Paradise and your Tropic Fuel. I want to borrow those. Okay. And I can use these for samples because I don't really want to give out the Nightmare Crack for samples. It's actually a lot of time committed to that. So I'd rather not. And also there's some different effects on these too. So, maybe the one person likes certain traits. I can give them traits that are more suited for them. So I like that. Let's make sure that we space these out just a little bit, just in case we get searched. So over here is where new customers could be, and we're looking for somebody. Is it just a knock on the door here? No? You're behind me now. Geraldine, are you in the car? Geraldine. Geraldine, are you in this door? Ah, there you are. Hey, yeah, you want a free sample? So you like balding, long-faced, and sedating. I don't have anything that's like that, but what I want to see is if I put this here, it says a 98% chance. If I put this here, 98% chance. So is it 98 no matter what I put there? It does seem that way. Okay, so tell you what, why don't we take one Tropic Paradise, and you'll totally say yes to me on that. There you go. Very good. And so we're just going to go along and get some more customers here. So Benji's my dealer. We can see where he is. And we can see Peggy is still not a customer. Really? I still don't have Peggy? That's kind of crazy, right? Oh, can I get you, Crakey? Not yet. I need the docks unlocked. All right. The docks. All right, let's see. Should we just start knocking on doors, maybe? I don't know. Is that a thing we can do? A door-to-door... A door-to-door herb salesman. Yeah, that's what we are. Hey, Geraldine's wants an order already, paying $4.35 for 4 of them. I want $4.75. Okay, whatever. What time? Late at night, of course. That's crazy. $4.75 for 4 of them. Ooh, they're partying in here. You got something going on? Hey, what's up, Molly? Oh, you want to work for the distributor? Oh, Molly. Molly's going to be another dealer. Okay. We can't work with Molly yet as a dealer, but I just wanted to, you know, knock on the door and introduce myself in case you're home. No? Okay. Where's the next customer then? Next customer. It's still just Peggy straight ahead of us all the way down that way. Now, the other objectives... You're not a potential customer, so why am I talking to you? You can still buy something. Would you want to draw? Do you want to draw? Take this one, 90% chance. How about this one, 93% chance? Okay, so that does depend on your trades. Nightmare crack, 90% chance. What if I see? I can get over $100 for these with my dealer, so it doesn't matter. Girl Scout mint, 90%. Let's go with this. Nice. Okay. The drop is ready as well, so probably should go get that. And then the objectives, right? We want to talk to the mechanic, the dealership manager. We want to do all those things as well. So in addition to the drop, which under the West Bridge, that's right here. Cool. We'll go ahead and grab the drop. Now I definitely need to get back because I don't have any spare space at all. I'm not going to be able to hide all these things. So I definitely want to get back to not being searched. I don't want to be searched. So let's just run to where we can feel safe and comfortable on the inside. That's a cop, I think. Maybe not. He's just dressed with, well, similar colors to a cop, I guess. He's got a blue shirt and black pants. I've got black shirt, blue pants, so I'm not any. You can't mess that up. So green crack seeds, we got those, and then there's the diesel seeds. Yep. So I have the seeds now. I could get more growing, and that's what I should do. I mean, objectively, that is what I should do right now. So let me just get these things here. We'll leave with these things in a second, but I just want to make sure I can get all these things now. So we're gonna grab our watering can. There we go. I don't think I have any. I don't have any soil. So the soil here is going to go away. So I have to go get more soil anyway. But we can also take the same formula that we just did with, you know, the sour diesel, and we can do it with the green crack too, and just see whether it creates something that's worth more, right? And how much more is it worth? Because right now I'm making pretty good money on this with these custom strands. And clip, 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 clip. There we go. One more. There it is. Yeah, look at all this stuff, man. And then I have all the garbage to clean up too, all the leaves and everything. Some of these, there is... Oh, inventory's full. Ah, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's clean up this a little bit here. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. There we go. There we go. Okay, so no soil in any of these, but there is in that one. Okay, so anything that has soil, I think I will grow things, but then I need to go get more. So let's just place... I need more shelving space, dude. Need so much more. We'll replace the buds with the seeds. Yep, there we go. And then put that here. And then this is the green crack seeds. We'll take... No, I think we'll take that later. Let's put this on this shelf. This is my extra things shelf. And I'm running out of extra things. Okay, and then are we good? Can I cut this now? There we are. Okay, so that's more OG Kush. I'm going to put that in the back shelf there. So I can just kind of play around with it, mess with it. I'm going to, you know, mess with some different strains and stuff there too. And then I wanted to continue. I wanted to get out there. I don't want to be in here today. So I'm going to go out there like this. Objectively, I should be planting right now. No doubt about it. I should be. I'm not going to be though. I'm going to be out. I want to get outside, right? I'm all cramped up. Crap. It's already getting late. What's the time? 7:30 already. Oh, wait, what? Hey, I really need some of your stuff right now. You got anything? Interesting. Yeah, I do. He's addicted, right? So how about I give you 9 of the nightmare crack? 702. Wow. That's not a great price, actually. You were buying it for much more than that before. But tell you what, addict, it's because I think it's because of like it's a lot and he doesn't need that much. So there we go. Let's raise this up. It's 264. How about I help you out with that? He's so addicted. He's so addicted. He just comes up to me randomly and just like, hey man, I need it now. You got it now? How about now? You got it now? Wild. Okay, so I actually have to sell 4, 6, 8 of the nightmare crack. I have to sell 8 of those. I have 8 of those. I'm not sure if I should do it for like the premium though. Like I've been selling the non-premium for a while, but I have more, you know? Like I have jars of it right here. This is 10 of it right here. So like I got a lot more. But I'm thinking probably I should focus it, right? The thing I'm thinking about right now is inventory management because there's a lot of that going on right now. And as I expand and keep making more and more, how do I budget that? How do I manage that? And I think having 2 different qualities is a bad idea. So now I'm thinking, okay, we should have lots of fertilizer. We should have a set routine, only use one kind of seed, etc., etc. is what I'm going with here. I'm going to take the green crack seeds and the water can. Where's the watering can? Watering can. Watering can? Where did the watering can? Right here. Okay, I'm going to take these green crack seeds and I'm going to put it in the remaining pots so that I can at least see, I get some of this stuff, and then I can kind of play around with it and experiment with it to see whether or not I can make better stuff with it or not. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then the watering can. There we go. And a little bit more. I had the option. I had the in my head. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go make the rounds. I'm gonna do that. I'm not making the rounds challenge. That's what I'm gonna do today. I didn't do it. I went all the way out to get more, you know, people, and it just did not happen. And I feel just ugh about that because I wanted to so bad. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The good news is I think our dealer sold a lot of stuff today, and we have a lot of cash that we can deposit now. So we'll be set. So I have all that happening now. That stuff is going to grow now. Yep, everything's good. Let's go ahead and pick up some stuff. And you know what? I need to do something different with garbage. There's just a lot of it. Like all the Cuke cans I had to pick up, and the other stuff, like all the things I had to pick up. So many things. I mean, I'm glad this thing is so close to me, but it's a lot. There's a lot of garbage, man. So I'm going to have to do something different with that. I'm sure there's a tactic or a strategy out there. I'd like to get a garbage bag if I could. So this says the drop is ready under the West Bridge. Did that already. Everybody else, I really have a whole lot of orders today. Probably because my prices are, you know, pretty high. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably because my prices are too high. Let's grab this. So I want to give my dealer some of this stuff. Tropic fuel, all this. Basically anything that's not nightmare crack, I want to give it to my dealer right now. So I'm going to head over. Hope that my dealer is just at home. I'm hoping he is anyway. I could probably find him on the map, but I'm just going to knock. Hey, he's here. Okay, Benji, you sold $802 worth of stuff. That's great. And you got a little bit of mint left. I'm going to give you a little bit more. You have 1 jar left. That's nice. I'm going to give you Tropic Fuel and Tropic Paradise. And I'm going to keep these 2 things. There you go, buddy. All right. So real quick deposit before we have a problem there. There we go. 3,000 bucks in the bank. I'm not going to give free. Like, Nightmare Crack is a free sample. Oh. Whoa. Where is that cop at? You see that tactic though, right? You just turn your back to wherever it is. And it just, all of a sudden he doesn't see you anymore. It's kind of crazy. Let's go this way. And I don't know where he was, but he definitely had vision of me. All right, Peter. 2x. I mean, if I give you the premium stuff, I feel like it's not necessary, right? You're going to pay the same rate regardless. So why bother with fertilizer, right? Just give him the same stuff. I mean, he's going to get addicted. That's very addictive stuff. So I have really addictive stuff now. Hey, Kim. No free sample for you. Maybe I use the premium stuff for this free samples, right? Isn't that how they do it in real life? The actual dealers, like, don't they just give like the really good stuff initially, and then once you're hooked, they just water it down? They just give you the crap that you're just like okay with because you have to have it. All right, last order is at the skate park, and then we're good. So I'm now at the point now where I definitely need more dealers because I'm able to crank out product really fast. Or at least faster than they're buying it for now anyway. Again, I think my price has a little bit to do with that. But it's okay. So I'm going to give you these 2 and then 2 of these. I believe... Oh, interesting. You have the same... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Now it's good. Okay. There's a thing that happens with DDS where if you have 2 different products... So I'm going to call it powder. Okay? That's fair. I think YouTube, you okay with that for demonetization's sake? So if you have powder that has a certain percentage of, let's say, another substance, you know, baking soda, for example, and then you sell them, like, let's say they ask for 5, but you only have 4. So you get another powder bag that has a different percentage of baking soda in it, in the mix. What you end up with is 2 different products that are essentially both the powder that they're asking for, but they're 2 separate things, and they just won't accept it. They're just like, no, that's not what I asked for. So you have to have all the same thing. I was thinking maybe this game had that problem too, and I was like, wow, that is really copying, but that doesn't seem to be the case now. It seems like that's okay. Okay, we're back in here now. I have growth. 75%, 75, 77, 69%. Okay, so they are probably not going to grow to be 100% by the end of today. And that's going to be fine. I have like 50. This is 30 right here. I have 42 more Nightmare Crack. And then a bunch of Sour Diesel ready to make more. Which is pretty wild. Now, instead of doing that, though, let's get the green crack. Okay. And what I'm going to do here, again, we're in mixing. I'm going to go green crack here, and then let's pick something. Let's see what happens if I go Cuke and then Viagra. Just to see what happens. So this is going to be, it's already energizing. So I don't know if that's really going to do much. Yeah, we need this. That's what it is. So Cuke already has energizing. You add this, you get nothing. Okay, that makes sense. This is going to add... what's the substance that this... I forget what this adds. I could just look at this. I think that adds the Tropic Thunder. I think is what that adds. And then there's the banana too. So let's maybe get a banana too. So let's see what happens if I take this green crack and I add a banana? This is totally unknown. So let's go. Let's find out. Green crack plus banana. It equals gingeritis thought-provoking Gorilla McLovin. What? I love that name. Gorilla McLovin. Okay. Let's say we take Gorilla McLovin and we add this. Now this would change a bit too. Actually, I add Cuke now. That would add the energizing to it. Maybe energizing is good for, you know, McLovin. Gorilla McLovin plus Cuke. What does that equal, I wonder? Let's find out. Put that in there and then pour that in. Start it up. Gorilla McLovin equals Fruity Durkle. Okay, that's $65 worth. So that's not bad, but it's still not as good as what we have. So initially we mix it with sour, we get the wedding ass, and then we add the Cuke. That gives us wedding punch, and then we add one more, and that's what gives us the nightmare crack. So perhaps, right, one more mix of something else, like this, for example, will give us something that's worth more. It needs to be worth more than 78, basically. No, it needs to be worth more than 82. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Okay, 81 is good, actually. Because the other one is 78. Yeah, 78. But this seed costs me $5 more. So it needs to prove its value. And I think 81 is actually pretty good. Ultra Balls. I think 81 is pretty good because it does pay for itself. So if we're doing an Ultra Balls mix, is it worth having Ultra Balls instead of the Nightmare Crack? Probably not. Let me take a look at things. So right here, suggested at 81. This one is suggested 78. So I can technically sell this for more. And it's just as many ingredients. And in fact, it is the same ingredients, just a different order. Actually, let's see if the order matters. Because I don't know if the order matters. So if I take green crack. All right, let's add it in the same order as our other product. Because our other product goes like this. So our other product has a start with the Viagra. So we'll go do this again. And then we add Cuke to it and then the banana. So this is Slimy Slime. Okay. I don't really much care about the names of the intermediate products. It's mostly the stuff that I'll be... Oh, right. This is energizing, so we can't use this. That's right. Oh, well, maybe we can use it last. We put the banana in now. And then maybe we can get the energizing back in it. Or we could look at go to the ibuprofen or the donut or something, right? Thought promotes. This is Dark Monkey. So then we take Dark Monkey and we add the Cuke. Well, that gives us Ultra Balls. We're literally making Ultra Balls again. Okay, so it doesn't seem to matter the order. I guess the order doesn't matter too much. Because this is the same thing. Yeah, it even stacks. Okay. So I'm like, I'm thinking about it. Like, what do I want to add here, right? Like, I want to add the donuts and all these other things. So I'm looking at that, constantly looking at ways to create better stuff, create better products, if I can. Did these grow? 91%, 92%. They didn't grow. Okay, but I have seeds now. So I want to take I have Oaky Kush seeds. No. This is sour diesel seeds. We're gonna keep rocking on this. Keep rocking on this configuration. I don't have soil. Right, I don't have the soil. I need to get the soil. Okay, well, we're gonna sleep now then. I guess that's just how that'll work. Let's put water on the plants though. Then they'll be done by the time we wake up. So let's bring this back. Give me this again. Put this back over here. Yep, and then give me the watering can. And I'll probably trim them right after, so... Yeah. So fill this up and pour the water. They don't need much. Half will do. Because they're only like going to go 10% or whatever, right? So it's not a big deal. And then right here. And that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. We sleep now. They'll be done by the time we wake up. Made a whole bunch of money. And now, instead of being Hoodlum 3... Oh, we are still Hoodlum 3. Yikes. Okay. I am committed to doing this, okay? I will make the rounds today. I will. Nothing will stop me because I'm on my way now to do them. I have a lot of nightmare crack on me. I don't need that much. We're going to put that right there. Save it. All right. Already saved when I wake up. Okay. Off we go. Now, I have $1,000 on me, too. So I could probably find an ATM on the way as well. But I might need cash for whatever I need to do. Because I need to talk to these guys, and I don't know whether or not they're going to require cash or credits. Basically. Okay, 47 meters in this direction. Looks like we're going to maybe the mechanic first. I can't tell what this building is. All I can tell is that I can't get over this. Aw, I can't jump that fence. Come on now. Come on, jump it. Jump it. No, I can't jump it. Okay, we're going to go this way then. This is back where we started. Oh yeah, Highland Auto. This is exactly where we started. Back behind this is where our RV was. Okay, so let's talk to Highland Auto. Hello, sir. What can I do for you? I'd like to purchase a vehicle. I don't know about that. Fantastic. Which model are you interested in? No idea. The cheetah doesn't sound very useful. The shit box doesn't sound very nice. The Dinkler, the hound dog. Yeah. I think I'm getting sick. I'm just sneezing. I'm sneezing so much today. Let's pick up some of your trash. Only because I'm getting paid for it. So what do the vehicles look like? This is the Bruiser. Okay. Shit box. That might be useful. Hound dog. This is probably the cheetah. Yep. Uh-huh. This one here is the Dinkler. Oh, okay, so a truck's not bad. As long as it's got a tonneau cover, because without that, I'm not using it. Not in this game. These people just look around and see my drugs. What are you? The Viper. How come you're outside? Everything else is inside. I think this is perfect, actually, though. This is probably the vehicle I'd want. That's exactly the kind of vehicle a drug dealer would want. Over here, this is the mechanic. Hello, Marco. If you're looking for a fresh paint job or you need your car towed, I'm the fella for the job. Okay, I need Doc's region before he can be a customer as well. All right, next thing is over here. The final thing is the real estate agent. Now we're talking my language here. I need to launder some money, right? Is that the idea? Real estate. Here we go. Talk to Ray. Hey there, what can I do for you? I'd like to purchase a business. Yeah. Great idea. Which business are you interested in? So the laundromat, post office. Who buys a post office? I guess if you need to send things in and out, if you own the place, that's probably easier, right? Taco ticklers, nice. 50,000. Laundromat's the first business I can buy then. What about a property? Storage units. Okay, 6,000. The bungalow, 6,000. 5,000 for the other one. Not sure what the difference between these two are, but it's probably worth extra $1,000. The barn and the docks warehouse. Ooh, big spender there. Okay, so we have an idea of what we're striving for now, and that's to buy real estate. That's what we're on about now. Okay, so we need 2 of the nightmare crack. I want to get $250 for it. All right, cool. Late at night. Yep. And he wants $230. I still want $250 for it. There you go. Late night for you too. I think if I lower my price, I'll probably sell a lot more of them. I feel like that's something I should look at. I don't know if that's a thing. Let's go 86. Let's go 85. We'll say 85 is what it's priced at, and we'll see if anybody else, if we get more, people asking about it, because I'm only selling 2x. It's not very much. I'm not moving much volume here. Oh, hi. 10K in earnings. Not bad at all. Soon you'll have the capital needed to start manufacturing meth. But first, you're going to need to purchase some equipment. Your best bet for getting the tools you need is the warehouse. It's a local spot where you can do business with like-minded individuals. Weapons, specialized equipment, workers for hire, all the good stuff. It's the big brick building behind the liquor store. Head down there and see if you can mosey your way in. Just keep in mind, they'll only let you in once you've built a solid rep for yourself. Okay. So we're getting into the harder stuff, basically, is where the game's going here. Already, too. That's really fast progression there. I like it. Like in DDS, I would not... This many hours, there's no way I would be doing that right now. No way. I mean, I might have... At this point, I know I'm in, what, 4 hours into it? It's possible I would have enough experience at this point to unlock it, but how that game works is it goes by regions, so you kind of don't have... Here it is. You kind of don't have the ability to sell the high-end stuff. Even if you can make it, even if you can mix with it and everything, you still can't really sell it because the people who will buy it are in a different region that you don't have control over or have the ability to sell in yet. So it kind of limits you that way. I mean, if you can get over there, great, but you still have to unlock the region. Kind of like what this game's doing, where you have to unlock a certain region before you can sell to somebody. It's the same thing over there, except you don't know who those people are until you just run into them randomly with a question mark over their head. All right, I don't know why I'm collecting. Why am I collecting trash? Talking to you, because I'm talking to you. That's it. Because I'm trying to tell you a story, and it's a low effort thing to just click things and hit go and pick up trash. I'm just making the neighborhood a better place, okay? Hey there. Still can't. No, this is Uptown. Yeah, maybe Uptown is the place to be here. So, wretched hive of scum and villainy. Wow. Right on the nose there, eh? Gain access to the warehouse. Well, I probably don't have the reputation here, but just to see. Yeah? Hey, can I come in? Who the hell are you? Get lost. Reach Hoodlum 5 to gain access to this area. Okay. Hoodlum 5. So I am... Where do I see my current rank? Journal, maybe. I don't see my... Oh, maybe it's my character. No, not that. Although, having new clothes and stuff would be interesting. Yeah, I can spin myself around that way. Okay, well, I need to work my way up, I guess. That's just how it goes. Maybe I can sell something to you. Just hello, huh? Okay. If I'm not going to get orders by phone, then I can work on getting orders randomly from other people. Actually, Benji could sell some stuff for me. Benji. Yeah, you only have a little bit left, honestly. Benji, I'm going to give you a chance to sell the Nightmare Crack. We'll see how you do. I'm going to give you a chance to sell some of that stuff, because I got a lot, and I'm not moving it as fast as I'd like, and I feel like it's super addicting, so anyone who has it should be really wanting it more, but that's not the case. What's this? Baseball bat. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I have a weapon. And now I have a chair. King in the castle. Can I hit the baseball? Or the basketball? I can hit the basketball! Yeah. It's a little bit more like tennis than basketball. Whoa! No way! Oh, I thought that was going to go in. I thought I was going to make it. That would have been sweet. Like, imagine if that went in, all right? That's a clip. That's like an epic clip, you know? Okay, I'm done playing with the basketball. This is not the purpose of this game. The purpose of this game is to stand in this room and make things that no one wants to buy. I felt like I had a really good strain and everything. I felt like this was exactly what I was supposed to do, you know? Let's make really high-end strains. Clearly need to go get more customers. There we go. But see, they're only ordering 2x. I think it's I think maybe it's just, again, I think it's the price is too high. I'm going to have to lower it again. I think that's the way it is. Yeah, it's this. Okay, I was confused as to why this wasn't popping up. Yeah, counter offer. We'll go 215. Because the fair market for this is like 1 something, right? So like, I think I just need to lower the price. If I go down to let's say 84 at $1, really 80. Let's just go to 80. Right? If I go to 80, now that means I probably should make something like Dark Monkey. No, not Dark Monkey. What was it? Ultra Balls. Yeah, I probably should make Ultra Balls, right? 2 different recipes for that. So that's nice. I can go 2 different directions with that, but I have to make I think it's all the same ingredients though, right? So like this one is Dark Monkey and Cuke. This one is Fruity Durkle and Viagra. And then this one over here is like I get the McLovin. That's like a lot of different strains going on here, yeah. But I think the priciest strain I have right now is Ultra Balls. That's the best one to sell technically if I want the highest amount of money per sale. So I just have to kind of work on that, I guess. But that would be the green crack seed, I believe. Yeah, so I have these, and I'm just gonna put this here. And these green crack seeds, I need to do something with these. Not seeds, but they're the buds, whatever. I need to do things with these. So to get to Ultra Balls, we need, it doesn't matter which direction we go, Fruity Durkle or Dark Monkey. So this one gets us from McLovin, and McLovin gets us, so I add a banana. That gets me from McLovin. McLovin goes to Fruity Durkle with the Cuke. And then I add this later. Okay, so basically banana, Cuke, and Vigor is how you do that. So I go here, I go banana. All right, banana like that. I get my McLovin, such as it is. There we go. Pick this up, pop it in there. So I've already gotten a really good strain that makes me good money, but I'm still constantly looking to improve on that while hopefully getting more customers to buy it. Let's put this away. And I don't have anything planting right now, which is like not a good thing. I need to get more. So here's the diesel seeds. Where's my 721? I don't think he's open. I think I'm too slow again. He's down the road. Is he open? He's open. Oh, I got there just in time. We want extra long life. Yes. Give me 40. That's a bit excessive. I think maybe we can do away with 40. Not 40, because these are 3 plants apiece too. So let's go 20 for now. Let's go 20. So 20 on the soil. Now I have plenty of soil. One more grow tent was what I was going to target, and then I was getting fertilizer too, but I don't know if there's a reason to get fertilizer. It doesn't seem like it actually grows my profits much. I don't know. Maybe it does, and I just don't see it. I'm definitely going to grab some trash bags too. This whole process creates so much garbage, and I would rather just bag it in my apartment and bring it out once instead of having to go back and forth anymore. So I don't want to do that anymore. I've been debating on getting a second mixing station. That way I could do both mixes at the same time. That would be really great on my own end, but I don't think there's a whole lot of space for this in the apartment. But I'm going to buy it anyway. I don't think there's a lot of space for that, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Okay, so that's out there. So all I need to do now is go... Oh, starting soon, and light is right on me. Look at that. Light is following me while I run past him. It's not a weird thing to see someone running, okay? Your curfew is about to start. They're just trying to get home in time to follow the law, officer. See? We're following the law, officer. Okay. Obviously, this stuff isn't going to grow very much tonight. But the good news is it will grow. And I'll have 3 plants per soil bag now. That really limits I don't have to deal with as much garbage now. I'm all right with that. It's a little extra money. It is. But I'm all right with that. I don't know. I'll have to look into... I might look that up. the fertilizer thing. Just because I mean, I think I like the premium quality of it, but it doesn't seem to affect people like what they pay. Because the price is the price. And like if I want to negotiate it higher, how do they know that it's higher quality, you know? I don't know. I can't tell. So I'm probably just going to avoid that for now. Standard is what I'll do. Maybe there are some. Now this could be it. Maybe there are some customers who will only buy premium. That could be a thing. And then maybe I won't be able to get them to agree to it or like it or whatever. Maybe my reputation goes up faster. Okay, so the garbage bags. You know, actually, it's a circle, right? Yeah, I'm gonna bag it in a circle. I wonder, can I just... Wait a minute. Can I just... Something like this? I need to water these things, don't I? No, there's just soil. There's no seed in there yet. I do have 8 seeds, 7, 8. So I won't be able to have all of them growing that particular seed. But I do have more OG Kush to make up the difference here. Okay. Let's do that. We're just gonna put all the garbage in a pile and see if I can just put it all in one bag. That'd be cool. We'll do the OG Kush over here. On these two. Here we go. Just to get it out of my inventory. So we'll water this. There we go. Done. And done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the sour diesel seeds. So we'll start here. Get that going. Water it. Okay. All of the plants now have something growing in them. Okay. Everything's growing in them. Now we have all this garbage. So I'm thinking I want to try something here because I think this garbage thing has just been the bane of my existence here. I'm really not digging it. So let me just dump it all right here. Now this picks it up in a circle. I can't seem to get all of it. I wonder if there's a way to contain it a little bit better. What if I just dump it here in this corner? Actually, if I just dump it all the way up against the wall, will it fall on top of each other like that? Yeah, stack it up on top of each other is what I'm thinking. If I do that, then can I just do this now? Beautiful. Oh, that's so much easier. Yes, I love trash bags now. Trash bags are great. Now, do I still get payment for all of it, though? So let's open this up. Pop it in here. Sure seems like it. 23 bucks. Seems nice. Hey, you. I have Nightmare Crack on me. Yes, I do. You want 2x? I got 2x. Thank you. Very nice. All right. Let's see where my other customer is. In front of the motel and Taco Ticklers. Good. So nobody's by the barber shop, thankfully. I mean, it's okay, I think. Like, I'm getting orders. I'm not getting, like, the volume that I had before. But I'm still getting, like, probably close to the money I was getting before because the stuff I'm selling is selling for a lot more per, so. But I would really like to get the volume back. That was the whole point of scaling it up, to get the volume back. Let's check in on the dealer here really quick. Hey there, Benji. How you doing? 747 bucks from you. I like that. I suppose he's taken 8 of my customers, though, right? So he's doing it. You know, I guess that makes sense. Whatever. I'll give you the Nightmare Crack. Try to sell it. It's fine. You're doing all right. I'm giving you really addictive stuff, so I think you can sell it. And that's probably what it is, too. Like, he's, you know, Benji's selling. And he's got a lot of my customers. I'm taking the big dogs is what I've been trying to do. So these things are already 69% grown. Nice. These things are in the 30s. 61, 63. Nice. Lots more soil available. All right. So, again, I have a lot more processing to do here to make even more product to keep it rolling. But this is the Gorilla McLovin. So we pull that out, right? The mixer's doing mixer things while I was doing other things. I obviously wasn't doing it the whole time. I took longer than a minute to do that, but it's okay. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. Start it up. And another minute goes by here. And this is the part where I would normally turn and use the other mixer. So let's go and see about getting that other mixer. Right after I put the trash bag and this other stuff on here, so I have inventory space. So let's go get the other mixer. And I bet I don't know exactly where I'm going to position it, but I think it'll fit in here. It's going to take a bit. So yeah, mixer, more soil, nice fertilizer. Yeah, again, I don't know if it's really worth it to use it, but I will try and see how it works for me. If I can sell it for more money, maybe. Yeah, so this other mixing station, where am I? Where would I possibly put this? It's just, everything is so small in here. I just don't think it'll fit anywhere. It really doesn't, right? Yeah, so I need a bigger place where I can use this other mixer. Okay, so we're going to place the mixer in the shelf. And it's in a box on that shelf right now for now. And then later on, when we get a bigger place, we can then have two mixers. And I think that's going to be way better. All right, let's put the fertilizer away too. That is supposed to go on this shelf, but I don't have enough space on that shelf. So we're going to put it on the extra shelf here. Sour diesel comes down here, yep, for mixing more. And we'll put the extra soil here, and I think that's about it for now. All right, this is McLovin product. The next on the mix is Cuke, from what I remember, to get where I need to go. That gives me the Fruity Durkle, yep, that's what I want. And then after the Fruity Durkle, we give it the Viagra, and then that is how we get to our Ultra Balls. Is how it's what it's named. It's what the game calls it. I could have named it something different, but it was a nice name, so I went with it.